Welcome to Becoming Fearless, the personal growth podcast for you if you are ready to overcome fear and step into your greatness. Our purpose is to help you overcome your limits, have loads of fun along the way, unlocking your fullest potential in life, business, health and relationships every single day. I'm your host, Charlotte Carter, a high-performance coach and entrepreneur with over 20 years' experience. I've supported many highly driven, talented people like you who dream big and are ready to take action to overcome what's holding them back. Each week, my guests and I will be sharing hacks and habits on how to build self-belief, courage and confidence to master your mindset and navigate your emotions so that you can reach your human potential in a way that feels light, fun and easeful and helps you become fearless. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Becoming Fearless. This is a solo episode and I am really excited to bring it to your ears. I have been navigating this particular topic for a while. It has been something that I help my clients with, and it's definitely something that is predominantly found in a lot of high performers. It's all about doing the thing, whatever the thing is, and how your head can prevent you from doing the thing, even though there's a massive part of you that knows that doing the thing, whatever the thing is going to be absolutely sensational for you. So let's dive in. If you are listening and you are a high achiever, you are a high performer, you've basically got big goals, intentions, promises to yourself that you'd like to live a truly fulfilling, fruitful life. And for whatever reason, you are putting your foot on the brake of this possibility being your reality. You're halting yourself, you're pausing yourself, you're sitting in the stagnation, whatever it is, whatever resonates with you, you're basically not moving forward in the way that you would love to. There is like a momentum mismatch. Now, in terms of high performance, what I teach is the momentum that you gather is your intrinsic momentum. Sometimes it's really speedy. Sometimes it's very, very floaty. Sometimes it's like the roller coaster with the thrills. Sometimes it's like the lazy river where time is endless. And you find your rhythm and you weave between these two parts. And when we are focusing on something that we really want to achieve, we tick, we fulfill, we ignite the inner achiever or the inner learner in ourselves. And as high performers, high achievers, this bit is like inbuilt. Like, yeah, I really want to achieve that. It's going to make me feel really good. I know. And I really stand by how epic I'm going to feel when I've done it. And I can sense intellectually that all makes sense. So if you just tune in for a minute for yourself, what are the things that you are wholeheartedly holding back on, not doing? Is it to do with your health? Is it to do with relationships? Is it to do with boundaries? Is it to do with your mindset, your belief? Is it to do with your business, your wealth, your success? Is it to do with your happiness? Whatever it is in life, in the whole circle of life, whatever this might be for you, just focus on one just while you're listening to this episode. One area of your life that you would love to create that momentum and stick to it and do the thing or the things that are going to help you create, build and sustain habits for success. So one of the easiest for this as an example to guide you through is possibly the area of health. So many of us are fully aware, if not trained in and skilled in, the awareness that being healthy is like brilliant. It's like your go-to. It's the place that you would really desire. being the healthiest version of yourself, you know you get more clarity, you get more done, you feel lighter, you feel happier, there's more opportunities come in, you're more magnetic to your desires, and you feel your cells are alive, this whole feeling of aliveness when you feel healthy, for certain. So we know that. A lot of us know that. And if you don't know that, I think it's easy for many people to get on board with that. You're like, yeah, okay, if I had a bit more sleep, and yeah, okay, if I didn't eat so much of the processed food, and yeah, if I didn't drink as much, or if I drank more water, or if I hydrate myself some electrolytes, or whatever it may be, most people can buy into the idea that actually they would feel good. They would feel better. They would feel healthier. Their energy would feel more vibrant. They would have more vitality. Yet there are so many, so many, so many people that block this as a trajectory of success, that block this as something that they are going to do at a different time in their life. They're going to do it when it's not the summer holidays, or when they've got something done in their business, they're going to focus on themselves, or when they've worked through some of their healing, then they're going to do some of this other health stuff. And so doing the thing, whether it is looking at what you're eating, looking at how you move in your body, looking at all of the pillars of health in terms of positive psychology, in terms of nutrition, movement, rest and restoration, and sleep, whatever one of them it is important to really understand why you're not doing it. Why, even though you know intellectually that it's going to help you, that you're going to feel better, that you're going to get clearer, that you're going to have less stress, less anxiety, all of these wonderful things that you would love if somebody put them on a plate. You'd be like, yes, I'll have them all, please. And I would continue to have them all because I would love them all in abundance. A life of abundance, a life of clarity, a life of love, fulfillment, joy, bliss, pleasure, all of those things. And yet something like this internal resistance takes hold. And it takes hold of your head, takes hold of your body, and you can't get yourself out the door to do the thing. Yet you know, when you've done it, well, say if it's a run or something like that, you come back and you're like, oh my God, that was brilliant. Yeah, I felt really odd when I was doing it, but actually I feel great afterwards. Whatever it is, you know, there's no doubt in your mind that once you've done it, whatever it is, you're going to feel better. So this is when we have to satisfy the intellectual mind. For certain, as high performance and high achiever, we want that detail. We want to understand the reasoning behind it. And we have to hone the intuitive being. So this is how we do this. And this is really important. The intellectual mind has to receive enough information to be satisfied. Some high performers stay in the space, they keep learning, yeah, but I want to know more and more and more about myself. And they have a feeling that the more knowledge that they generate for themselves, they're going to somehow get to an answer where they're just going to suddenly do the thing because they have understood more about themselves. It doesn't work like that. It's finding your particular personal, bespoke, sweet spots where you're like, yeah, okay, I get it. I get why I haven't done it. And I get it. And that is enough information for me. And now I am going to switch energetically and tune into the feelings of why. So intellectually, I can explain to you, you know, that actually when you focus on your health, you are going to reduce stress, reduce anxiety. You are going to sleep better. You're going to have a greater balance of your emotions, greater control of your emotions. You're going to be able to navigate life easier. Things are going to feel lighter. You're going to feel more hopeful, and opportunities that come to you. I can say all of that, and you can buy into whatever you choose on that, and you can go and research, you can go deeper into all of that. In terms of positive psychology, all of that is proven. When you get to a place, and as you're listening, just tune in if you're like, yeah, okay, I know that. Then you're at that place. The intellect doesn't need any more information at all. It's already got enough, okay? This is hard for a high performer to hear. This is hard for a high achiever to hear because they're like, yeah, just give me more. That's my pattern. That's how I learn. I need to just fill my brain a bit more. Because the next bit is the transition and unlocking of the internal feelings and the energy around your intuition and your gut knowing. And it's like, well, I just know it's going to be good, so I'm just going to get myself out there now. So I'm going to move through the feelings of resistance and like, I'm going to do everything but getting out the door. And I'm going to move through actually, why am I annoyed with myself for resisting? Why haven't I done it? How come it's dinner time again and I've got to make dinner? Then it'll be too hot later. Then I've still got to take the dog out, etc., etc., etc. You're bouncing around in the intellect. When we park the intellect and tune into the feelings, like switching it from why haven't I, why am I resisting, to what do I need to do to get out the door? Do I need to tell somebody? Do I need to just go and put my trainers on? Do I need to have a word with myself? Do I need to set myself a time that I'm definitely going to go? What are the things that I need to do to be able to get myself out the door? You switch your energy and you switch your focus to action, actually activating you. What gets you into activation? Which is getting your trainers on and going. I did this yesterday. I do this a lot. I don't automatically roll up in activation mode. I just want to remind you all, I don't automatically roll up and I'm like, hey, do you know what? I am activated and this is all feeling on fire. I'm like, oh, I'm seriously not activated, but I know and I am a leader and I know that I'm in my head too much. And well, as soon as I drop out of that, it's why the ice baths are so powerful for people, why the Shakti mats are so powerful for people. It's why the high performance hacks that I talk about are so powerful for people, because they get themselves into that mind body state and you get tuned into your body and like, oh my goodness, I've got to do it now. I've got to do it now because this has ignited and activated the body to move to do whatever it is. This is exciting stuff for high performers. I'm excited to talk more and more about this. This is something that I'm leading with. I always have in terms of mind and body, but what I'm talking now, and I really want you to tune in and listen, how to get yourself to do the thing is to satisfy your inner achiever and your intellectual mind so that you know why it's beneficial to do the thing, why it's going to serve you, how it's going to serve other people, how it's going to elevate your life, how it's going to allow you to feel better, lighter, happier, more fulfilled, more living in the state of bliss, etc. And how to move and transition yourself into the intuitive being where it's a knowing, where you activate the behavior. We're like, well, I just know that, so I'm just going to go and get my trainers on and I'm just going to get out of the door. And here I am, and I've done it. It's brilliant. This is the key to building not only sustainable healthy habits, but unlocking your potential like never before. It's the potential for momentum. It's the potential for ease, flow, bliss, happiness, joy, whatever it is. It's the potential for consistency and persistency in a different way. For some people, those words are big trigger words. That's why I want to change perspective for people. Consistency, persistency, if they're for you, totally hold on to them and anchor them in. If you are the person where they're like, oh my God, I definitely don't want to do any of them, they just remind me of school, or remind me of being told off, I'm a rebel, I don't want to do any of them. Think about harnessing your momentum and your activation, harnessing the power of your intuition and your knowing, so that you intrinsically just do the thing. This is off the scale, powerful and potent and magical when you allow yourself the surrender to go there. Because as high performers and high achievers, there's an element of control. When we're going into intuition and we're building that muscle and we're going into that inner knowing and we're in that space of, you know what, I've got this, I'm going to activate it, I'm just going to do it now, here I am doing it. This is powerful, it's potent, it works on multiple levels, but for today's episode, I just want you to focus on doing the thing that you know is going to make a difference in your life. So choose now one thing that you know you would love to do. Maybe it's go and drink a pint of water. Maybe it's go out for a walk. Maybe it's get your head down and get something done that's been on your list. Maybe it's go and have a conversation with somebody that you would love to connect with. Maybe it's put an offer out there. Maybe it's about going into meditation. Maybe it's about having a sleep. Maybe it's about trying something new. Whatever it is that you've been putting off, go and do it. Activate yourself. Activate the power within. Know that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Your intellect has been ticked. Your achiever part has been ticked. And you're going to blow your own mind when you do this. So get yourself into that energy of, you know what, I've got this. I am activated. I am going to go for it. And I am going to navigate the next step and the next step and the next step. Enjoy. Let me know how you get on. Message me on Instagram or LinkedIn. The details will be below, or email me. I will come back to you because I'd love to know how you moved yourself through, and then I will do further episodes on how you continue that momentum. Because it's great if we can do it once, but we've got to be able to sustain it for a sustainable high performance lifestyle where you blend intellectual knowledge with intuitive living. I'm excited to talk more about this, but for now, go off, you're activated, go and do the thing. Sending you so much love.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode. I hope that you're feeling energized, fearless, and inspired to take action today to stand in your greatness. I share even more tools and resources on my I Dare to Leap email newsletter. By signing up, you not only get early access to the I Dare to Leap products and services, but you also get brand new podcast episodes delivered straight to your inbox every Monday, meaning you'll never miss your weekly dose of becoming fearless energy. Sign up now at www.idaretoleap.com/newsletter or click the link in the show notes below.